The 2023 college hoop season will forever serve as the benchmark date that HBCUs took their leap into mid-major college basketball.
It was a different level of style and physicality in basketball through 13 teams.
It's a huge difference. I mean, this is a real competitive, good, exciting league.
As Hampton and North Carolina A&T played their first full seasons as members of the Colonial Athletic Conference.
They beat us twice this year. We had to play them again this week. They just beat us last week. When we got home, we still had their names on the board.
That's a good basketball team with a lot of talent, well coached. We weren't overly thrilled that that's who we drew. I mean, I had a lot of respect for them. I thought they were really good.
But after quick first-round exits for the Aggies and Pirates in their first CAA conference tournament,
Collins and one, unbelievable!
Petway free for three, rattles it in front of his bench. Seawolves are pumped. Philip Shumpert's seen enough. Timeout, North Carolina A&T.
we're left with more questions than answers about the trajectory of HBCU basketball's mid-major conference league.
We got punched in the mouth, and we did not respond well. Whether you're 31-0 or whether you had a tough season, it's definitely tough for it to end, this way.
The month and going into this tournament, we've shot under 40% in the field almost every game. And beforehand, we was one of the top teams in field goal percentage and three-point percentage, but it just kind of faltered as the season wore on.
But what we do know is that at this level of basketball, you got to be big and you got to be physical.
This is a very strong league. We're going to have to get some players to add to the guys that are coming back. We're going to have to get some players to beat to the measure of this league in size and in just basketball ability and IQ.
In the MEAC, wasn't as physical. In the Big South, the conference wasn't as physical.
And to survive and advance in March Madness, your big-time players got to have big-time games, as both A&T and Hampton fell victim to a hot hand.
Policelli, quick release. Got another one. Frankie for three. He's got 4 triples tonight.
Monmouth freshman guard Jack Collins kicked off the tournament by cooking Hampton right from the tip-off.
Collins, another triple. Monmouth is feeling it. A perfect 3 of 3 from deep.
Going 10 for 10 in the first half.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness, Matt. He has been perfect.
En route to a 32-point night where he hit 6 threes.
Coach was saying this week that we have no real pressure on us. We're the 13th seed, we got no pressure, we got nothing to hold back. So every game could be our last game.
As for North Carolina A&T,
Tough shot for Duncan Powell. Spins and scores on the baseline.
On the all-freshman team for a good reason.
they jumped out to a 14-0 lead before Stony Brook's Frankie Policelli dropped a stat line the CAA hadn't seen since the Admiral.
The last 30-point, 15-rebound game in the championship 1986 quarterfinals, 32 points, 19 rebounds by David Robinson.
Policelli again. Guess what? You better believe it. 7 threes in the game for Frankie Policelli. This guy's automatic from deep.
The league is terrific. I think everybody knows that. And one of our goals, quite honestly, was to be the last new team still standing. In the CAA, if you do not play well, it's a loss, and I don't care where you're playing and who you're playing. They've got a good basketball team, and they've got really good perimeter players. I mean, when you look at Woods, who's an all-league player and plays like it.
And while Cam Woods dropping 25 and 8 against Stony Brook was a good reminder of the type of talent the Aggies brought with them to the CAA,
Cam Woods buries it. Cam Woods does it all. The steal on the other end, the jumper contested from the free throw line.
North Carolina A&T will be back at square one next year, as the Aggies have a vacant head coaching job and 5 players in the transfer portal, including second-team All-CAA guard Cam Woods, CAA All-Rookie Team selection Duncan Powell, and Marcus Watson, the team's second leading scorer.
Here's Watson, 3. Marcus Watson, the redshirt junior in the scorebook here for the Aggies.
Can you just talk about Tyrese Elliott's impact throughout this game? He's a freshman, and can you just talk about how he played tonight?
He played great. Tyrese is a guy, man. I mean, just a couple of games ago, he played 28 minutes against Townsend State. I mean, he has his flashes. I mean, against Hotspur, he had the last 5 points down the stretch for us to beat Hotspur. So, I mean, he's an up-and-coming freshman that's going to be really, really good down the line for us. Just, it's just about maturing in which he has done over the past couple of months. And, going into his sophomore year, man, I think he's going to be really, really special.
And while Hampton lost a big-time player to the transfer portal in Russell Deuce Dean,
Amongst the trees, beautiful finish near the rim.
sophomore Jordan Nesbitt finished top 10 in scoring in the CAA this year and should return to the Pirates roster to turn the pain of this year's March Madness loss.
You're talking about a group of guys that have been in 3 leagues in 5 years. With these conferences that we went into, there was a different opportunity for each one of those guys.
And to another shining moment for HBCUs on college basketball's biggest stage.